Just because you got Louis squares doesn't mean they're not lonely. Just because you got Louis squares doesn't mean you're not phony. You could have 100,000 Louis squares without a problem. But just cause you're all about them doesn't mean you don't have no problem.
I keep my LV pouch hanging from the belt loop with
100,000
stashed in the suit when the business say move. I bust a move just because I'm getting money don't mean I make up the rules. I never liked authority, so that still apply. See, my money's through the roof, but my bills to the sky. I told myself that I'ma start my own charity. Instead I find myself at Jewelers purchasing some clarity. He said,
just because you got Louis squares doesn't mean they're not lonely. Just because you got Louis squares doesn't mean you're not phony. You could have 100,000 Louis squares without a problem. But just cause you're all about them doesn't mean you don't have no problem.
I wake up to myself every morning, every day with
100,000
problems I'm trying to get away from. I never had this amount of pressure on me. Wait, son, I need your help, but people only want me for my cake, son. Fly with the Louis, take it off, I'm just okay, son. Can have any girl, but I really miss my babe, son. Wish I had the opportunity to do it over. I probably would've washed my mouth and let my feelings hold it. I told her,
just because you got Louis squares doesn't mean they're not lonely. Just because you got Louis squares doesn't mean you're not phony. You could have 100,000 Louis squares without a problem. But just cause you're all about them doesn't mean you don't have no problem.
now the task is for me to differentiate myself from
100,000
artist on the shelf. To prove I'm someone else, all I do is be myself. The only friend I have is music, think I don't need nobody else. Except times when I'm down, I ain't got a friend around. My best friend should be my heart, but her little ass be out of town. Sometimes I can't think, sometimes I can't smile. It's like nobody notices me, I've been exiled, so
just because you got Louis squares doesn't mean they're not lonely.